I'm gonna run in real quick and just tell them we're out here. You stay here. I know. I'm gonna get them all hooked up. We're outside, yep. Thank you. Hey everybody, Amy 100 Plus Abandoned Dogs of Everglades, Florida. Hey buddy, it's okay. I know. You don't feel good, do you? We're gonna take care of you. Needs pain medication. Yeah. It is me, Meg. You want to go around the other side? Yep. So we just rescued him from the Miami-Dade kill shelter. They put him on IV fluids. He seems very uncomfortable. So we want to make sure to check him all out. They just unhooked him from IV. I have his folder that I can hand it to you. Okay. Actually, they've already forwarded all his medical. His name is River.
Okay, perfect.
River.
Bed or anything?
Yeah, you want a bed?
I'm going to take him back
and
get some vitals on him. And
okay.
Then I'll be back, okay.
All right, I'll wait here.
Okay.
Thank you.
You'll be okay, sweetie.
Let me just grab the door for you. I won't come in.
Thank you.
Thank you, Megan. Hey guys. Okay, so as you know, we just took River, picked him up from the Miami-Dade Animal Services kill shelter. Just give me a second here. Shut this off. We just picked River up. No, it doesn't end. Doesn't end. Thank you so much, Suzanne, for your donation. Greatly appreciated. We're going to need it. I literally just pulled in from the shelter. We can't go in because of the coronavirus, so they are being cautious, and they're basically asking anybody that's coming in with any kind of an emergency, they're going to call, we call ahead, they come out and get the dog, so there's not people sitting in the lobby. So we're basically just going to sit in our cars and wait until they come out, get his vitals, get him comfortable, and see what what's needed for River. River was one of the dogs that, for any of you that are jumping on, I'm just going to do a very quick recap. First of all, we need donations. The link is on this video. The link is on the video prior to this video. Shelly and I went to the Miami-Dade kill shelter on, was it Sunday, Shell? Mm-hmm. And on Sunday, and we pulled Rocky with the skin condition. I know, I'm sorry I have to repeat for all of you that already know this and heard this, but for anybody that's jumping on, so you are aware of what's going on. We pulled Rocky, and we pulled Cachita Bonita, and we pulled Harriet, that we renamed Lemon Drop. And when we were there, we saw River. They were all in the back of the shelter, out of public view. These are very, very critical dogs that basically don't stand a chance. I'm going to be quite honest with you. They have severe medical. These are the dogs that we go after. These are the dogs that we want to help. Whether, like Nestor. You know, these are the dogs that don't stand a chance. A lot of people don't want to touch them. They don't want to rescue because they don't have the means financially. They don't want to get attached. They don't want to have to let go. For us, we want to give the ones that nobody wants the chance, and that's what we're doing here. River was in the back of the shelter, very vocal, extremely lethargic, and when we told them we wanted to take him on Sunday, they told us he had an adopter hold, which I could not believe that they would let an adopter trump a rescue when this dog needed medical. So they allowed him to be adopted. He got adopted yesterday, and he was returned, I believe, this morning. They said he was in too bad of shape to handle, which we knew which was going to be the case. Yes, rest in peace, Nestor, and we picked up Nestor's ashes this morning, so now he is back with us, and he will be coming home with me, sweet Nestor. River, when we got the email this morning from the Miami-Dade shelter that he was returned, can you be here as soon as possible? We said yes. We rushed down there and we just picked River up. He was on IV fluids. He was taken off the IV fluids so we could take him. We forwarded all his medical to Blue Pearl, which is where we are right now in Oakland Park. It's Blue Pearl Specialty Emergency Pet Hospital, and they have the means, they have the doctors, the care. It's 24 hours. So we rushed him here, and that is where he is right this second. He was in the back with Shelly on the way here, about a 40 minute ride. He seemed pretty comfortable, making little sounds under his breath. You can tell he's in some distress, so we want to make sure and see what's going on with River. What does it say?
Just reading a lot about him. Says he's going to need a lot of stuff done here. He's going to need a lot of radiographs, CBC, chem panel, check his organ functions.
So Shelly is reading the paperwork right now on River, and it's basically saying he needs a lot. He needs radiographs, he needs ultrasound, he needs CBC to check all of his blood levels. Let's pray to God that he can have some quality of life and we can give him whatever he needs. I'm asking everybody please to make a donation for River. I don't know what the estimate's going to be. We just rushed him here and knew this is where he needed to be. What's going on with Harriet Lemon Drop, I will update you shortly on that. We rescued her and we were told by the shelter that there's a possible owner, so we will keep you posted on little Harriet, now Lemon Drop, that we renamed. Thank you so much, Melissa Fonzo, for your donation for River. How old does it say River is? 11. They're estimating him to be 11 years of age, and all we can do is try to do our best and give him some quality of life and love. And you know, if he's a senior and he has limited time, then they come back with us and they get the best of the best, just like Lala did. She got 6 months of amazing life, bucket list. Just like Nestor did, he got 11 days of like the most, no, River is not a tripod. Nestor got 11 days of the most amazing life. He looks young, Karen, he does, but he's not. He's 11. His eyes are definitely changing, start of little hazy cataract. His limbs are not working as, you know, as functioning as they should. We're going to have to find out. We don't know anything. That's why we're here. He is a male.
Well, we know.
We know he's a male.
Female on here also.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
So they have on some of the paperwork female. We know he is a male. And his name is River. So with this being said, as I promised you, I don't know how long it's going to take for them to get him comfortable and assess him. So I am going to shut off and just kind of decompress a little bit. I just jumped on the second we pulled up to the hospital. The PayPal link is here. Thank you, Antoinette, for your $50 donation. So greatly appreciate. Leanne Chambers, thank you in advance. So we are just going to basically sit here and wait. And yes, he is in the best hands. You know that we stop at nothing for these babies. Little Jamie that we pulled, Laura Hudson, thank you for your donation. Little Jamie that we posted yesterday that he was going in for double bilateral perennial hernia is in surgery. I'm waiting for a call from the doctor to get an update. He was also hold on a second. I'm just reading. I'm getting text messages that are coming in. I'm sorry, my head is everywhere. Thank you, Kelly, for sending a donation. Antoinette, Terry says, Antoinette, I will match that donation. Thank you so much, Terry, so much. Hatsfield. And thank you, Tammy, Miriam, for your love and your prayers and your kind words. We are going to do what we can, the best we can, and we will update you as soon as we can, and we will update you on little Jamie, who's in surgery. Once we know he is okay, he will be coming back to the rescue house because our foster has plans to go out of town for a few days, so he will be recovering with us. I would like to say thank you to our previous adopter who adopted our little Alfie, who was dumped at this same 24-hour animal hospital with a broken leg, and we said yes to taking in little Alfie. If you all remember, I don't know if you do, Lisa adopted little Alfie, and she came to the rescue house last night, right? It was magical.
It's magical.
So Lisa, thank you and your family for taking the load off of us, because this is what we need so desperately right now. She brought our little Alfie, who she adopted, since she's home, works from home. The kids, teenagers are home. She opened up her home to foster little Bean. So Bean is in foster home with Alfie. It's not an adopter, it's a foster. So Bean is still available, but it just gives us another room. We need fosters desperately, desperately, desperately to give us more space to help more dogs in need. And please understand, when we're doing these videos from the shelter, and our hearts are literally being torn out of our chests. We have to make eye contact with all these dogs and cats that are facing death. And we are pulling, what we can with the space that we have available. We have 2 rescue houses that are completely bursting at the seams. So with that being said, it's hard for us to leave any animal behind. You're talking over 400 to 500 dogs, hundreds and hundreds of cats, and we pull what we can with the space available. So when we see other dogs and it kills us, and then you come on and you say, please, how can you leave that dog behind? Do not do that. I'm begging of you. Do not do that unless you are prepared to open up your home and foster and take that animal in. Our hands are tied, and it just makes it that much harder on us. So please understand that. Every shelter is depressing. This is one shelter that we bring you along with us. Imagine the amount of shelters around the world with double, triple the amount of dogs that you're seeing with us. Every one of them is facing death. So we do what we can when we can. We are, yes, Bootsy got adopted. He's doing absolutely freaking fantastic. They are absolutely in love. Lourdes is doing amazing. She said she is so in love with her. She's perfect. Tommy is fantastic. He was at this very same hospital where he received his care, and he had pneumonia. He was released yesterday, and he went home with Carol and Beth. So we are very pleased to say that Tommy is out of the hospital and back home with his mommies. So that is fantastic. Chester, the puppy, got adopted, and he's doing phenomenal. I'm trying to update as quickly as I can. I'm kind of winded here. Yep, it's hard what we do. It's very hard what we do, for sure. Red, we did an update yesterday. He had his consultation with our board-certified surgeon, and he's on the proper antibiotics now, and he is set for surgery on Friday to close up his neck. That's another astronomical bill that we have coming up, and also be neutered at the same time. So please, if you can't foster, if you can't adopt, please make a donation. Please, any amount is not too small. Any amount is not too small. I will update you as soon as I have more news to share with you. I hope I've answered a lot of your questions. We do updated videos, so please go to our page, 100+ with the plus sign, Abandoned Dogs of Everglades, Florida. Video after video, live video. For any of you say that you're not getting notifications, take the time to go to our page, scroll. There's nothing but never-ending videos. May start off with showing Bryson and Wilbur, but then we go into showing other dogs and updating. So take the time to watch, to listen, to comment, show us that you are with us. And that's all we can do, guys. We're exhausted. This is a 24-hour job in itself, doing all these videos and updating you, which a lot of rescues do not do. So I think it's very important to be transparent and update our supporters when you are as involved and invested with these dogs, with your hearts, with your pockets. We greatly appreciate you, so I think it's only fair to let you come along for this journey, this so-called ride of rescue, emotional, this roller coaster ride that we do every single day. You're welcome, Kathy. We will update you more as soon as we can. This is Amy and Shelley signing off, 100+ Abandoned Dogs of Everglades, Florida. We will update you more on River as soon as we get answers. And thank you in advance. Please make a donation. Thank you.